This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Coming up, a story of resilience as a local business owner shares her story of losing a dream and then starting another one. Hi friends, I'm Ken Kara, wishing all of our Jewish viewers a happy Hanukkah. We have a lot of good news to share with you today, so let's get to it. The Lehigh Valley Health Network is ready to receive the COVID-19 vaccine this week. Ken Jackson reports in the Standard Speaker they could get the vaccine made by Pfizer on Thursday, depending on the weather. Once they have it, frontline staff like those in the emergency department will receive it first. Jackson also reports that two other health systems in our area, St. Luke's and Geisinger, expect to get the vaccine this week as well. Joe and Jay Madden were outside of the Hazleton One Community Center on Wednesday, helping many other Angels hand out food, toys, and gift cards. Get it, Angels, because of the good deed and the baseball team Joe manages. All right, back to this great story. 500 people who pre-registered received toys for kids, including a Baby Yoda or the Child from Star Wars. I saw that being handed out. A food box from Weinberg Northeast Regional Food Bank, a turkey, and a gift card to Giant Food Stores. Some of the stuffed animals were donated by PetSmart. We'll hear from Joe and his wife Jay during an in-depth feature soon here on SSP TV News. Like a phoenix, a local business owner and personal trainer has used the strength of family and friends to rise after having to close her gym earlier this year during the pandemic. Our Janine Lassant has the story.
Joining us back on the program, we have a returning guest. We have Christy Smith. Thanks for joining us here on SSP TV News.
Hi, everybody, and happy holidays. Nice to be back.
Merry Christmas to you. I know it's been a rough 2020 for all of the small businesses across the country, but specifically here in the state of Pennsylvania with the new restrictions on where you were employed, and that was in a gym. So take us back to March, take us where you are now and how you're coping with the pandemic.
You know, it was just rumors swirling back then, and we were open for just a little over 9 years. My best friend and I just made our dream a reality, and we were just pushing for 10 years and trying to get there. And then it all happened, and the rumors started swirling, and we just kind of said, you know, we had never seen anything like this. So of course we said, no, we're not closing. I remember specifically saying that Monday morning, and Monday night it was just done.
I know it's hard to talk about. There are a lot of businesses that are frustrated, heartbroken, and just beside themselves, because this is something that you said we've never seen before. It's something that small businesses have never had to deal with before. From that time of closing Core Fitness, you've still been working through the pandemic, doing what you do best, and that's the fitness industry.
So this wasn't just a hobby for me. So it's my job, and not to keep working, but just to keep my family together, because it was just more than a gym for us. So it was to keep our family together, and we met pretty much every morning, every weekday morning over the summer, and we were able to stay outside and do exactly what we love to do, to stay in shape and just stay healthy. So I continued to do that through the summer, and then was able to find some space indoors just to continue to do that. So I wasn't operating so much as a gym, just as more of a small group training, and just being with some of the very best friends that I've ever made in all of my life. So
the recent restrictions of not being allowed inside to work out, it's very draining, I'm sure, on your industry, because really in this area it's very cold outside. So what are your thoughts on that? What do you see yourself doing?
Again, I'm not really operating as a gym per se, and I'm operating out of a facility that really isn't impacted, luckily, by this. So it's a privately owned club. It is not a gym. Luckily, we're still able, with such a large space, to keep the capacity at 50% and still not really affect everything. But 2 days after we closed on the 16th, I figured out how to use Zoom. So I've been doing that, but I have been plagued, along with many, many other people in my industry, with audio issues, video issues, internet connection issues. So I'm hoping that I've turned a corner on that and have figured all of that out. And I do continue, even as I meet with all of my friends and we work out together, I share that content. So I video every single class that I teach, and then I share it with all of my, my family.
Everyone I talk to that owns a business or owns a small company, it's the year of reinventing. We're all trying to reinvent ourselves, all trying to follow all the guidelines the state puts on us, the restrictions, but at the same time, feed our families and really stay mentally sane.
Along with losing Core, I also lost 2 other jobs. So everything overnight for me was at a halt. And, emotionally, mentally, that takes such a toll. We all go through struggles in our lives and we battle through them. I just am so thankful and blessed that my family, not just my fitness family, but my friends that I consider my family, my biological family, are just such a wonderful support, because that could have gone, very, very badly mentally for me. So I just feel very blessed for the support of the community, the support of my friends, and I'm not going to stop. Like I said, this isn't a fly-by-night thing for me. I've been doing this for over 20 years. So I plan on continuing to do it. And my sister always called me the Phoenix because I've been through some battles just like everybody. And she always says, you rise. So I actually am, planning on restarting that all up. And that's the name of my small group in personal training as I'm working on it. So it's Phoenix Fitness, personal and small groups training. So we're working on that.
I wish you luck and success at the rest of
Thanks,
this year and also in 2021.
I appreciate it. You too.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
The snow may continue until Thursday morning. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. There is a winter storm warning in effect until 10 a.m. on Thursday. 60% chance of snow mainly before 10 a.m. The snow could be heavy at times. It's cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with highs in the 20s. Wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. New snow accumulation of around an inch possible. Thursday night mostly cloudy with lows in the teens. Friday is mostly sunny with highs in the 20s. Friday night partly cloudy with lows in the teens. Saturday is mostly cloudy with highs in the 30s. Saturday night mostly cloudy with lows in the 20s. Sunday is mostly cloudy with highs in the 30s. And Sunday night mostly cloudy with lows in the 20s. Coming up next, find out the many ways the Pennsylvania State Police are helping make the holidays happy for those they serve. In sports, we learn about Alyssa Mazurek and Maddie Terracino's tennis doubles district championship for Hazleton area.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the United Way will be doing their annual Christmas Day dinner virtually this year. Those in need this Christmas season can contact one of the numbers on your screen. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Zachary F. Calwello, age 21 of Freeland, the Mickey Wilczek Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. David J. Dralick, age 65 of Wilkes-Barre, services will be held at a later date under the Gender Drewski Funeral Home in Wilkes-Barre. And Margaret J. Mitchell, age 96 of Hazleton, Mass will be held on Friday at 9 a.m. at St. John's Byzantine Catholic Church in Hazleton. The Frank J. Bonner Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.